Hello and welcome back to Deus Ex. Jesus, loading here. I'm in the Lucky Money Club. Oh. What did I save it here? Did I not save it after I went to Maggie Chow's place? Did I come back? I don't know. This feels unright. Is there another save? Oh yeah, I have a Hong Kong market save. Okay.
I will accompany you.
Yeah, where she will accompany me. Okay. Hey Mason, let's leave. I'm done in here. Care if I go in here?
Where are you going?
You get mad at me for going in here? Where are you going? She says. I wonder why she'd be so mad at me. I like this style of everything. What's this say? When you have a time, Mason, I would suggest that you read two of my favorite books, Insurgent and Typhon. I believe you'll find them both illuminating as I have. They're in my office if you'd like to borrow them. Is this her office? I don't know.
Let me accompany you to the door.
Okay, yeah, she gets mad. Okay, I know when I'm not wanted here. We're gonna accompany me to the door. I think I will accompany I will see myself out. Oh wait, what? Okay. Yeah, let's see myself out. So Maggie Chow, Maggie Chow had nothing exciting to tell us. However, I'm gonna not. So what Maggie Chow told us to do, what she suggested we do. If you will recall, if you've been here a few minutes ago and saw the last one, the Wan Chai Market Police, we can get in there, we can break into the Wan Chai Market Police place. That's what she suggested doing. That is a trap. That is a whole plan to get you arrested and in trouble with the police. That is not what we should be doing. And that is not what we are going to do. I don't remember what happens if I go over here though. This is a suspicious elevator that I can't call apparently. Oh, maybe I can. I want to check this out. I don't know what this is at all. But we're gonna do something else that has nothing to do with what Maggie Chow told us to do. Where am I? Where am I? I'm in an exit. I'm in somewhere else. This might be another one, but we had previously disabled security in that building, in the Queen's Tower. Huh, yeah, there's an infinite strength lock door here that I don't have the key to, so this is probably pointless. Hope you're all doing well out there in your little world. Okay, yeah, we're on top of a roof now, and it's fairly dark, and there's nothing up here. Boy, I've got flares. Oh, was that much of a fall? I don't think this is where I want to be. Oh yeah, I'm dead. Okay, well we had an interesting time there. She's gonna tell me.
I will accompany you.
Yeah, I will. You will accompany me. Can you accompany me? Okay, I will. See you later, Maggie Chow. Okay, I'm actually gonna do the thing now that I'm supposed to do, and not go push random buttons in random places. The thing that you wouldn't do on your first playthrough because you wouldn't know to do it. But the woman is a snake believed nothing she says told us, the man told us. We deactivated security and we opened a door so that I don't have to break in and I don't have to make this robot mad. So there is this little maintenance axis back here that we're gonna take advantage of. And this will get us where we need to go. Oh, a security keypad, you say? Well, I've got plenty of multi-tools. I'm sure I might have even got a code for this at some point, but let's bypass that. Take this elevator up. 50 skill point exploration bonus. Where might this be taking us, I wonder? I think this is where I need to go, right? Yes, it certainly is where we want to be. Let's turn on our vision here just to see if there's nothing in these dark corners. We're on top of the Queen's Tower. Oh. Somebody's running around somewhere. Let's do a little saving. Let's break in here too, just in case. I think this might be the easier way to do it. Oh. Hang on now.
Aim for the head.
Oh jeez. Of course why is my shotgun always...
Okay, let's do the paperwork on this one.
What's with all these MJ-12 troopers up here? Okay. Okay, that's what I'm hearing running around anyway. So we do want to do that, but... why is this always like this? Why are you always like that? Why are you always like this? There you go. My plan. My dear friend Nokotan. I don't have gas grenades. This would be a great time for gas grenades. Maybe I should start carrying those instead of EMP grenades. Let's just stick a... That's not what I intended. I hate you. I hate you all.
Hey, intruder alert.
No, don't you come over here.
Gotcha. He's down. Let's try to get an ID.
There's a lot of them. I was trying to set that bomb up on the wall there so that it would go off when they came up the stairs. That was the intention. Does this need to be reloaded too? No, it just... yeah, it does. It does need to be reloaded too. Probably every time I use it. My heavy weapon skill is crap. So yeah, there's a bunch of soldiers here. I wonder what this is about. Isn't this just the top of the Queen's Tower? No, 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 no. Not till I see troops. Now they should be able to open that door, right? Come on. You all know I'm here. Come on, boys and girls.
It's dead.
Who was that? How does he have a...
Request backup. One tough SOB.
Jeez, he has a plasma gun. That wasn't fair. There's a guy with a plasma gun in there. Wow. This is working. It's working. My sneaky scheme is working. I don't think it can blow me up now that I've done this. Using the sniper rifle at close range. I mean, I'm kind of doing a stealth build here. I really should play more stealth. Do I have ballistic armor or anything like of the sort that would help? I have my regeneration. I could just turn that on. Well, I have ballistic shielding on F3. We should just turn that on. Actually, let's turn that on when they get up here. And heck, we'll turn regeneration on too, because that might save us. Come on, boys. Hey, look, it's Maggie Chow. Interesting, what a lady. So they didn't care this time. If they don't come this time, I'll go in there after them, I guess. I don't know. Oh, here they come. No, no, no.
Gotcha. Get a squad in here.
Oh, jeez, I can't kill him. What kind of gun do I have up? No, what am I doing?
We've got a perimeter breach.
Regenerate yourself. I'm sorry I keep dying. They keep doing something different every time. They're not doing the same thing, and it's annoying. I mean, I could bypass that frickin'... Why do you gotta reload still?
Maggie, get us.
I think I've managed it. We're gonna make a separate save here. Oh, take my knife. Let's heal. No, not aqua lung. Oh, aqua lung. That. That's how effective that is, especially because I've upgraded it. I know there's more of you yet, right? Points. Ah, interesting. Huh. What is that in there, I wonder? Anyway, here's security. Something we need to deal with first. Open, unlocked, open, off, camera, oh that's off. Okay. I still hear him running around. Didn't turn these off. Alarm panels. Also, they were in the middle of a card game or something over here. Let's drop that knife. I don't need his knife. What I can do instead is drink all these sodas. JC Denton just comes into your house and drinks your soda. That's what he's known for. There we go. Also, door strength. Yeah, no, I've got lockpicks. We got lots of lockpicks. We're gonna equip those. Also, there's just one sitting on top of here, I just noticed. I don't know where those guys are that they're running around so much, but they're somewhere and I'm not that worried about them. Let's take this weapon modification clip size. That, I feel like, needs to go on my shotgun. That gives me a bigger clip size. Also, so it won't, you know, break as quickly. So we open something here. That looks like a sword. I thought I opened it. I thought I opened it. So what happens if I go over here and talk to...
Ms. Chow, we are reassigning you temporarily. Put the long-term agenda on hold until Versa Life has met its deadline. It will be months and probably years before the Red Arrow can influence Beijing, whereas, well, I'm sure you heard about my appointment. We are in position to make a grab for Washington. We can't let this one slip through our fingers. Make sure the process stays on schedule.
He's trying to take over Washington because Bob Page is trying to become the president. But yeah, Maggie Chow works for that man. What a lady. And they're trying to influence the Red Arrow. I don't know if I'll be able to get anything out of this computer. I might need the password login. Open weapon case. Oh, never mind. You can read these. We have some, yeah. Activity near limits path, compound, black helicopter, and a foreigner. Yeah, but keep a watchful eye on him. You should likewise be on your guard. Max to Max Chen. Operate clearance. Yeah, that. And triad control. So they are trying to...
Good. Now take the sword to Max Chin at the Lucky Money Club. If you can make peace among the triads, then perhaps I can help you in your difficulties.
Who are you? Yeah, see, I'm sequence breaking.
Greetings, J.C. Denton. I have been observing you through this fascinating device in your skull. You have found the proof we needed. The Dragon's Tooth Sword. There, inside the glass case. If you wish to be my ally, you will retrieve the sword and await my instructions.
See? Tracer Tong. That's Paul's buddy. That's the guy we're supposed to be meeting for Paul. Also, I got ahead of myself there. Also, this is down here behind that lady, so you could sneak in this way, too. But yeah, interesting. Okay, well, cat's out of the bag now. Let's just go. Sorry about the annoying alarms. Okay, well, I guess we did what all the stuff we had to do, we had to come here to do. Let's get this. New Day Q transcript being time code, recordings, MC. So, Max Chen, you know you took the sword, you took it from the wrong place and the wrong people. Now you're in pain. You know how much I hate to see you in pain, baby. I am the dragon head of the Red Arrow Triad, and you are a hollow woman. Although Maggie Chow. I'm much more than that yet, and I am one thing standing between you and a world of hurt and darkness and shame. Tell me where the sword is, and maybe you'll die soon. You are a bad you are a bad actress. Unknown sound, and you have one less finger. Recording ends. Transcript of how Maggie Chow murdered the former Red Dragon head. Anyway, so what we want to do now is drop that sword we were carrying. Move these over, and we will take the Dragon's Tooth sword, which takes up 4 spaces, which is basically a lightsaber. And I probably will be my final weapon for the rest of the game, because it's very good. Anyway, it is time to deal with another problem we are having in our current life. But so yeah, you can go to the police station and stuff, or you can do that, sneak around and find that. Look where we are! Maggie Chow's place! I already spoiled that. But we're gonna have to deal with a problem here. Aren't we? Yes, we have to deal with a problem here.
I will accompany you.
You sure? I will accompany you, bitch. I thought she pulled out a shotgun and started trying to kill you. She does do that. Heck, she even has a med kit and a pistol. I'm pretty sure she tries to murder you if you, like... I'm surprised she didn't. Probably because I sequence broke this so bad. But let's go in here and loot Maggie Chow's house. Also, books, The True Way, is one to imagine the perfect sword that can cut and swing at no resistance. The sword that is an extension of the mind and heart of the warrior who wields it. Not a dead weight of steel, becomes clear that the sword of low consequence compared to the will of a strategist. Those who could master the way must come to understand that this, a sword of tool, is purpose to cut. Each day the strategist must practice this until it is not practice, but a part of their spirit. The strategist knows every sword they wield is perfect, their will is perfect, and to that alone they will win battles. Yeah, that's actually I think I read part of The Sword in the Way, which is kind of interesting. It's actually a book I've read. Damn, I'm looking good. Wait, does he have his... Yeah, okay, from a distance I didn't see his glasses. She's got a lot of toilets in her house. This nice walk-in shower she's got, too. I tell you, these Japanese actresses, Chinese actresses, who are rich. Also, here's a nice conference room with more information. I'm not going to read all these, we'll read this. Mr. Hundley, it has become necessary to change my system password as it may have become compromised. I will encrypt the new password and forward it to you shortly. Please note that my access attempts made using Typhon should be tagged and traced for interrogation. Maggie Chow. Insurgent by X, you can read that yourself. Well, when faced with the subversion of an organized ruling body, external action, even when executed in concert as a group, is often ineffectual. True revolution can only come from working within. This is the ultimate change that can be brought about by the individual is magnified by the very machinery that organizations utilize and maintain by their own authority. Historically, ruling bodies are always outnumbered by those they rule, but they still manage to maintain a disproportionate amount of power through a combination of tradition, confusion, and punishment. An operative who learns to simulate the veneer of loyalist and a guard of their own heart can utilize those very same tools to overthrow such organizations or shift them to a more ideological, pleasing axis. So, I think if I come here after convincing everybody that I'm a good guy, and Tracer Tong tells me where the sword is, then then that lady tries to kill me. This is Typhon. The history of the Triads is in many ways the history of modern China. Popular myth holds that the Triads originated in a resistant movement against the Qing dynasty after it descended from Manchuria to seize the capital of Peking by force. When faced with a rebellion of the Fujian province, the Qing dynasty recruited an order of warrior monks who were later deemed expendable by the emperor and but exterminated. Survivors organized a number of secret monasteries and became known as the Hongmen, dedicated to overthrowing the Qings. The Hongmen showed a remarkable political adaptability, portraying themselves as protectors of the people even though they accepted money on Japanese corporate fronts during World War II. Hi Maggie, I swear I never forget your birthday again. July 18th is marked in my calendar forever, Lewis. Huh. What's that? See, she's even got a Majestic 12 net computer in here. If I'd come in here before, we could have... Okay, that has the exact same... It's too heavy to lift. Well, I could lift it if I put on my magic ability to lift things. And this is where we went in before and that lady got mad. But, yeah. Rest in peace, Mei Sung. She's an enemy. I don't feel bad about killing her. I'm not killing an innocent maid. She literally is a bad person who would try to murder me if I was doing this in a different order. But she didn't know that I had the sword until I did that. So the sword also has the nice ability to be able to break open locks. So lockpicks become a lot less useful now.
Welcome to Queen's Tower.
Thank you, doorman. Okay, well you heard Tracer Tong. Let's go give him the sword. We don't need to go there. We'll go back to the Luminous Path compound.
Strangers in Hong Kong should stay near the market.
Yeah.
I myself have been watching Miss Chow. She just met with Max Chen, leader of the Red Arrow.
Yeah, what are the Red Arrow part in this? They might be working for Maggie Chow.
Not advisable for tourists to visit the canals at night.
I agree. It's never advisable to do that. That's the way back. I'm trying to remember how else I can get back. Is there another bridge like down here? It's not broken? Yeah, I think so. What's down here if I visit the canals at night? Do I meet Hua again? Oh no, I found the way out. We're up by the Ruminous Path compound. Why is there police sirens going off as if I did something wrong? Actually, let's say we're in market. Yeah, see, we could break in here and go do her thing, and like I said, then we get in trouble. But anyway, what we need to do is go talk to the Luminous Path. That guy wouldn't let us in before, and he will now.
I did it! I did it!
Did anybody see?
Yeah, I think so.
It doesn't matter. We got her payment, plus interest. Get back and see if she runs something.
Okay. Go away!
You were right. Maggie Chow is a con artist.
You have proof.
Yes, I found the sword in her apartment.
Good. Inform the Red Arrow Dragon Head. Then we will see who is the real traitor.
Where do I find this dragon head?
Max Chen is his name. The Red Arrow headquarters is at the Lucky Money Club in the mall area beneath the market. Come back and tell me what he says. We can begin to negotiate a truce. Let me know how Chen responds.
Okay. So that's what he wants us to do. He won't let us. Gordon Quick won't let us in until we do this. To go see Tracer Tom. Because Tracer Tom is in there. So we talked to Max Chen before, so we can go do that.
News of Triad Wars. Red Arrow versus Ruminous Path.
Have you heard of Maggie Chow?
A former actress. Well respected. She gives a lot of money to fight drug trafficking and illegal trade.
I told you, bad people around here.
Get out of here. Go.
I am your new watchman.
You stole 100 credits from me.
The Dragon Head said I am your watchman 50 credits every day. That's better than 100.
I can make a profit as it is.
I will do a good job.
I love Louis Pan. He's one of my favorite characters in this game. But they've got an elevator to VersaLife in their club, which is weird to me. VersaLife is the company run by Bob Page and Walton Simons. That Maggie Chow. Yeah, I could demonstrate for you the power of the Dragon's Tooth sword. Well, that has infinite. Yeah. I don't think I want to do that. I already paid, so I can come back anytime. So let's go see Mr. Chen. And I have something to say to him this time. He won't tell me just to get out. He was behind the cool bartender. Anything more to say, cool bartender?
Beer is 15. Wine is 120.
I'll get a drink later.
I'll get a drink later, man. I gotta go to see Max Chen. Hey guys, I'm back. You know, you probably don't want to see me.
Isaac is letting anybody back here these days.
Yeah, I know y'all probably don't want to see me, but trick or treat, benches. Yeah, let's just take the sword in here and be like, hey. Hey, look what I got.
Say your business and go.
Look what I got, Max. Look what I got.
I have found something in Miss Chow's apartment that might interest you.
Is that so?
The sword was never destroyed. It was stolen, and she is the one who stole it.
Preposterous.
I have it right here.
But Miss Chow?
She works for a group called Majestic 12. She's using you and the Red Arrow for her own ends.
No, you must be mistaken.
Think about it. She murders your predecessor, hides the sword, pushes the Red Arrow into the war with the Luminous Path, and then, what next? The Triads are weakened and an outside group seizes power. Sound far-fetched?
Oh, there must be an explanation.
Perhaps you should meet with the leaders of the Luminous Path.
Perhaps. For now, take them this message. I will stop hostilities until I have completed an investigation.
Boss,
What is it?
Marty at the door said we have trouble. Soldiers coming in. She said that was some kind of mechs.
MJ-12 troops. They must have followed me.
You're acting like a fool.
The MJ-12 troops, what are they doing here in the Lucky Money Club? It's time to Huh. Who was that guy? He was new. Where you all at? Buddy, you need to calm down. Calm down. This is also the... No, they killed the cool bartender. I'll never forgive you for that. He fell off because he put away the sod off. You guys didn't kill the spill my drink. I spilled my drink, man.
I totally said not to come here. Everybody get on the floor or something. Oh my god.
What are you doing? I spilled my drink. I drink your beer. No, I don't have any where to put that actually. I have no inventory. Yeah.
What is happening?
Oh, there they are.
Run!
Are you all named Ivan? I think you're all named Ivan. Anyway, a lot of people are dead. Cigarettes and 40s. He had buckshot. Yeah, if that was a little...
They just keep killing! And killing and killing!
Yeah, who are these people? Why would they come in here? Majestic 12 troops, huh? Anyway, they have biocells, which is interesting. Anyway, 2 of you guys lived. I killed those guys. Anything new happen here, Max Chen? I think I saved your club.
Time for you to go.
You led them here. You should have been more careful.
Yeah, yeah. That's on me. That's my bad. I'm sorry. Let's just forget this ever happened. I don't know why I went out this way. I just did. I could have went the other way and been on top of it. I'm sad. I'll never be able to get that drink I was totally gonna buy from Isaac one day. Rest in peace, my man. You had some really good things to say about capitalism. That was thought-provoking.
If they catch me here, I'm finished.
Oh no! You sound like a character voice in my friend's
Eyes here.
Yeah, this sword just lays him out. Yeah, don't worry about me.
There was a shootout. Please clear the mall.
I was the shootout, thank you very much. You guys just sitting in there not doing anything. Yeah, none of you did anything. None of you let those guys walk right in, didn't do nothing. Lazy, you know. Oh, look at this. All you do is stand around and tell people it's not advisable for tourists to visit the canals at night. Yeah, I can't break in there without a code.
Do not touch.
I'm just looking. Watch where you're going.
Such a quaint little market.
Isn't it, Peggy? Isn't it, Peggy? What a quaint little market. Oh, anyway, we did his job and told the,
I informed Chen about the sword. He's declared a truce between the Red Arrow and the Luminous Path.
A truce? Are you certain?
Majestic 12 attacked the club. I think he would consider forming an alliance.
Mr. Denton, you are the man I hoped you were. Tracer Tong is inside, in his laboratory below the compound. The door is in our sparring room. He will know what to do next. To enter our compound, use the code 1997.
Gordon Quick is also, like, ripped. I love Gordon Quick. 1997, a few years before this was actually put out. Yeah, Mr. Denton, you are the man I thought you were. You can also climb over the wall, like way earlier, and then they all attack you.
Chico.
Yeah, same to you, buddy. Nice dog. No, nothing going, dog? Okay. Can't talk to dog.
While you are here, observe the laws of the triad.
你好吗？
I will observe the laws of the triad. Yeah, this is the Luminous Path compound. They're all a bunch of pretty cool guys. Anyway, he's in the basement. Let's go see the Tracer, Mr. Tong.
Do not interrupt us with questions.
How do I... Have you heard of questions? Why do you have candy bars and soda and nothing else to eat or drink? Yeah, very traditionalist place here. I don't remember where I'm going exactly. I think I'm going the right way. Oh yeah, here's their... Oh, this isn't their spy room, this is the sleeping room. Get these nice pillows. They got a book here. Journal of Hung Quan Gordon Quick. It is the steel of the heart of much like that of her father that leads me to love her. How unfortunate that the old god should laugh and should be child of the dragon head. The man who would lead the red arrow against the luminous path and destroy all we have sought to create for the celestial kingdom. But I know that whatever fate is declared for us, we will walk that road together. There be no betrayal in our feelings we have for each other, no teachings that can show me the error in our actions. Today, Master Tom has informed me that we are visitors. So yeah, he's in love with some daughter of the Red Arrow or something, which is interesting. What's this you got under here? Med kit. I'll have your med kit. Thank you for that. I will probably also use it. No, I'm gonna wait and see if Tracer Tom.
You must have won great favor with the dragon head.
I'll say so. A riot prod for some reason, and a keypad which I can't bypass. Unless that also takes the 1997 code.
Tracer Tom admitted another American. Perhaps you know him.
Yeah. Their 1997 code works here too. That's what I thought. This is where Tracer Tong is, I believe. Yes. Okay, let's meet the man, the myth, the legend. Oh, let's meet this guy.
You must be JC. Tom will see you now.
They make Tracer Tong sound like he's this big shot, but he's not. Anyway, hi Tracer Tong.
Mr. Tong, you know my brother Paul Denton.
Yes, a reliable man. So your kill switch has been activated.
I feel fine, but it's been over 16 hours.
See how easily our technologies turn on us? The more power you think you have, the more quickly it slips from your hands.
He has the same voice actor as Manderly. I'm just realizing
that will depend. You, like your brother, are an extraordinary piece of technology. I never pass up the chance to try a new blade, but I fear at the crucial moment I may lift up my arm to strike and you will twist free of my grasp.
In other words, I'll owe you a favor.
Indeed, as will your friend Mr. Jacobson, a man of much useful knowledge. He arrived in Hong Kong shortly after you did. I was forced to keep him in custody until I could verify his identity and his loyalties.
I assume he checked out.
I believe he is sincere. Now, go down the stairs to the operating platform, and I will examine your systems.
Yeah, so I only just today realized that he's the same voice actor that voices Manderly. Let's check out this Illuminati Information Systems computer that he has here. Alex Jacobson, we've got your account all set up. You should be ready to go. You can standard HKNet tracers. Anyway, yeah. This is to me, dataless. There's a little time. You should know. You must not fail. Anyway, you should read all these on your own time. Pause the game if you want to do that. I might get a code for that before. Project Dybbuk, yeah, I think we've already seen this, maybe. Well, actually, what's that say? As the most dignified projects of the Celestial Kingdom had expected, inquiries in the nature of MJ12 and the so-called Project Dybbuk were quickly declined in an extremely abrupt manner and resulted in unfortunate but necessary loss of humble servant who will be forever exalted in the annals of our organization. However, further perseverance has suggested that the aforementioned project involved the quiet acquisition of a Chinese technology that was later applied to the invention of an improved stealth helicopter for the use of covert MJ12 operations. A careful examination of electronic traces would have led to an astute observer to conclude that the information was liberated during the number of skilled intrusions into Chinese corporate data wells originating from UNATCO headquarters in New York. Watch which turn leads to certain questions, the links between UNATCO and MJ-12. So we saw some stuff about Project Divot when we were there. Nano augmentation. This is a bunch of the nano augmentations that we can get. Yeah, we're not too worried about that. Anyway, let's go do what Tong suggested and go get our thing removed. Well, actually. Weapon modification clip. A basket, a plasma rifle, armor, Sabo rounds. I gotta remember to switch to Sabo rounds sometime. Use those. I wonder what's in there. It's hazardous atmosphere. Anyway, we gotta drop something so we can get this clip. I guess I'll just have to drop the sword. Clip size, another clip size upgrade. Let's do that one on our yeah, that. That's all good stuff. Okay, let's go get our kill switch taken care of. Also, this is the medical bot. Heal all here.
Please, complete your business and then go.
Jeez, you guys are kind of mean, aren't you? I can't carry any more of those. Well, that case. I will recharge myself.
You took a big risk following me here. Thanks.
When you believe in something, you've just got to do it.
How'd you find Tom so quickly?
Turns out I knew him all along. TT_undernet.0924.243.886. I posted a message to the board and he contacted me himself.
Any news from Jaime?
No sign of him yet. I hope he made it.
Yeah, me too. Did you ever dig up anything about this Daedalus character? I'm still hearing from him.
Actually, I did, sort of. Crypto says Daedalus was supposedly a government AI project, also known as Echelon 4.
Supposedly?
I'm getting this from anonymous crypto boards. Daedalus was supposed to beat the old content recognition problem in surveillance. It was a program that could search all the terabytes of intercepted messages for subversive content.
So, what happened?
Never panned out as far as I know. The problem was just too hard. They blew through a lot of taxpayer money, but finally had to scrap the whole project.
So the thing that's talking in my head is, what, resurrected AI?
I wish I knew.
It'd be funny if Daedalus was used to generate images or... I don't know.
Tong has connections. You should scope out the labs for upgrades.
I've been scoping out the labs. I'll keep scoping out the labs for more upgrades, don't worry. I'll be scoping out the labs for upgrades. But yeah, Daedalus is an AI that's talking to us. Okay, here, Tracer, I gotta go here.
Stay right there.
This big scary machine. I don't think that is actually hurting me. Is it? Is that hurting me? No, it's not hurting me. He's just pretending like it is. JC's a big baby. He's a big baby.
Success. Come back to the control room.
Yeah, you're just a slightly more, you're just manderly doing an accent. It's upsetting. The robot's gonna come over here. Scope out the labs for upgrades. I kind of want to go in there and scope out his lab for upgrades. Let's say we'll mark it. I don't know. I don't want to make too many. Another lamb. Lambs are probably more useful than... Is there really hazardous atmosphere in here? I'm not noticing any. Oh hey, I'll have those. Do love me some flares. Also, there's a robot over there that could have just recharged me. Thought so. Also, multi-tool. rebreather. Yeah, I don't need those. I'm not using those. Yeah, I already charged myself up. Too bad. What do these guys have to say? Anything? Just tell
Tong
me.
is in the operating theater. Do not tell anyone how to get to this facility.
Why would I do that? I don't have anyone that I trust anymore. Okay, they lied about the hazardous atmosphere in here. Those guys are just in there with no... Yeah, I could just take their plasma gun or their ballistic armor. Oh, here's another combat supply corner. Free rockets. Can't say no to that. Cool stuff. Now let's see what Tracer Tong wants to tell us. It's gonna be a lot.
That's it?
A simple switch, as they call it.
Have you heard from Paul?
On his way, according to Smuggler in New York. He will be fine. Meanwhile, we still face the likelihood of a triad war here in Hong Kong.
Quick and Chen declared a truce just a few minutes ago.
A good bit of diplomacy, I admit, but it won't hold. Not with the sword left to be fought over.
I think they'll be slow to anger with Maggie Chow out of the picture.
No. In their system, the sword is a doomsday weapon, a temptation. We must recover the ramen coating from VersaLife and make it available to both triads.
So that's all you expect in the way of a favor? A little corporate espionage?
The first of many favors. Remember, I saved your life. Now pay attention. The VersaLife elevator north of the market will require an employee number. Try 06288. Once inside, find Mr. Hundley, the shift supervisor. He can be persuaded to give you access to the labs.
Hundley.
You will find him receptive. He is the corrupt official who sold the Red Arrow the technology to begin with.
I'll find the ramen coating, but I'm not your henchman. I'll help you as long as we have a mutual interest.
If you choose to fight Majestic 12, you will need an ally. We will have a mutual interest for some time. In fact, I took the liberty of setting up a computer account for you. Login JC Denton. Password Sanctuary. Feel free to use the machine in my office.
Okay, we can actually read those those logs now. Do you have more to say, Tong?
We have much to offer one another if we cooperate.
Yeah, Tong becomes our our best friend here, pretty much. But I do like JC says, "I'm not your henchman." So yeah, now we don't need to hack this. Now we can actually read these. Well, I've got your account all set up. You should be ready to go. Everything communication traces computer completely goes encrypted. Even if they go out the standard HK net, there's no way anyone can intercept or read the messages. I've been talking a lot to Tracer, and he's really an amazing person. I think we can learn a lot from him. I know you might find this odd, but all the time when work for you and Acto seems like a dream, killing time in virtual worlds, so I don't have to make up hard choices for the real ones. Now I feel like I've finally woken up, Alex. This is from Carter. They'd fire me on the spot if they knew I'd send you this message, but I've got a feeling they're drumming me out any day now as it is. Alex tells me there's no way this communication can be traced, so I trust he knows what the hell he's doing. I understand why you did it. Being a soldier isn't just following orders. It's understanding those orders in the service of a higher cause. When the cause is betrayed, we're not soldiers anymore, just pieces on a chessboard dying for the wrong reasons. Things have been bad since you left. Manderley has disappeared. They say he's been relieved of duty. Yeah, I'll say he was relieved of duty with a rocket. The director of FEMA, Walton Simons, has assumed interim authority, and there's something about him I don't like. He seems irreasonable, but there's something behind his eyes. Still the same look on men in combat when all part of them that was human had left. I have some friends that used to be served to in Natco. They've disappeared. But I may see if I can find them again. Maybe they'll be useful to you. We'll see. In the meantime, do what you think is right, JC, and don't let the devil take the rest. See, that guy said he wasn't going to help us, but he certainly is helping us.
There's no time. I just know that I have faith in with you work whose goals and interests you believe to know your own. It's not what it seems. Your Natco is merely an arm of a larger entity known as Majestic 12. Majestic 12 seeks to use force and intimidation to seize absolute control of everything. They will not hesitate to use all means necessary to achieve this goal, and have engineered the disease you refer to as the Grey Death in an effort to accomplish this. They must not be allowed to succeed. Your brother has been an aid to me in the matter that cannot help me any longer. He must take his place. The Grey Death is a nanotechnologically engineered virus. You are immune, but others are not. You must locate the universal constructor used to create the Grey Death and destroy it. My information indicates it is in Hong Kong, housed in a Majestic 12 facility beneath the corporation known as VersaLife. He must not fail.
That's our objective from Daedalus. who is an AI giving us orders. Because AI has advanced to that point where it can give us orders. Well, there's a little mission for Mr. Tracer Tong to go into Verse Life as well. We got the code to that elevator in the marketplace. We've got our Doomsday weapon here. And with that in mind, we'll see you next time.